Let's work with some pictures. First thing I want to do is I want to import some pictures using Image Grid. With Image Grid, I now have 12 pictures. I will import a 2x2 image grid per page. I will want to have a drop shadow. I want to use rounded corners, and I want the box to fit the picture. Let's just choose our folder here. And what you can see now is that there is 12 pictures imported. So far, so good. I don't like though that the picture is so small. So maybe I want to enlarge the picture or the picture box. Let's first enlarge the picture. I will double click the picture, which automatically selects the image or the picture content tool here. I could have, of course, also used the shortcut key. And now what I want to do is I want to enlarge it, and I only want to enlarge the picture in its width. And when I do that, you can see a surprising thing happens. The height is also changing accordingly. If you look at our measurement palette here, the X and Y scale factors, they're always changed at the same ratio, at the same value. Why is that? So if I zoom in a bit and I'll select my picture again, you can see there's a little chain here. As long as I have the chain linked, whenever I enter a value in one of the fields, you can see it is also changing to the same value in the other field. If I click on this and unlink this little chain, and I'll put in 60% here, and I jump to the next field, you can see now I can change the aspect ratio. That even goes so far that if you have a fixed aspect ratio, let's say like of 10 by 6 here, and I'll fix that, and I'll double this value, the other one also get doubled. So that the chain doesn't mean that the value is always the same. It just means that the ratio to each other is always kept at the same level. So it's very handy. Of course, this also works for boxes. So if I switch to my box tool and I use the shortcut key to hit a V, and I want the box to stay the same. So if I normally just size my box in one direction, you can see that of course only the width is changing and the height remains unchanged. If I want that to also be locked, then I can also click on the little link icon here for the box. And now when I enlarge my box, you can see that it's also growing in height. So very handy. And of course, all of this also works when you use things like item styles, where you can specify a new style sheet, an item style basically for elements. If I click on box here, you can also specify here that proportions for the box should be locked or unlocked, and also for pictures that proportions should stay locked or unlocked.